Live. Hey, you guys. Happy Wednesday. This is Jen,
This is Tammie.
and we are
City girl, fine.
Lines. Fashion. We are live as promised this evening to pick up where we left off. We were chatting about all things thrifting and fashion a couple of weeks ago. Hey, Bridget.
Hi,
Welcome,
Bridget.
we were chatting. Hey, Tia. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you again. We were talking about all things fashion and thrifting and the 50s and all of that good stuff. Hey, Sean. All right. You just joined us. Pop in the chat. Tell us where you're from. We are so glad that you are here. Glad to see you. We're going to pick up where we left off last time, just giving you guys an update on the thrift crawl in Atlanta. I've got a few updates. So if you're here, you're hearing it first before it goes to the blog. Tallahassee, yes.
Hey, Tallahassee.
Florida is my old stomping grounds. Old stomping grounds.
I was about to say, very.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
How's everybody doing this evening? And if you live in the Atlanta area or the Chicago area, let us know. Are you going to be joining either one of the thrift crawls? Hey, Effeminate. Welcome. Our thrift crawl in Atlanta is on September 21st, and we have a great lineup. We are so excited. We're going to go get something to eat, and then we're going to go shopping, and we're going to go thrifting. And it's going to be so much fun. Yes. Countdown to 9/21. We cannot wait to meet you all. Like for real, for real.
what is that beeping?
Oh, that's my oven because my buns are now warm.
Woo, you're about to give me a headache. Already have a headache.
My buns are ready because I'm having a veggie burger or
Yeah,
black bean burger rather.
and I'm gonna have to run in and get my whatever my husband is cooking because I'm so hungry.
Go
It's
get
been
your
a it's
food.
been a busy day.
You have to tell us what you're having.
I think he's doing these chicken burritos
Ooh,
and
that sounds good.
but he can, that man can cook, so he's hooking it up all special or however. Um, because we're getting ready for after I get off this call. That's why I was like, okay, this is an hour call, good because uh, I I guess I get into Tyler Perry's sisters, woohoo!
Ah,
So that's our little thing to watch together or
okay.
whatever. No. I get him into sometime I'll get him into my ratchet time.
Okay. I like it. I
And he
like
was like, "You just got me all into your." I was like, "I told you it's sometimes it's hilarious."
it. Uh-huh. Sean was asking if you can see the chat, and I told her that you can see the chat. She
I
said,
can
"Good."
I can see the chat. Let me put my glasses on, Sean, because I can't see nothing
Right.
without my
My,
glasses on.
my,
So I'm gonna put my glasses on because if not, I will miss everything
ooh,
in that chat.
my glasses are so dirty.
Mine are probably that way. Kevin always tells me, "Give me your glasses. They're
Right.
so dirty." I was like, "Whatever, dude."
If anybody is here from Chicago, I am doing a thrift crawl on October 4th. You're hearing it here first. It's in a partnership with Goodwill. So if you live in Chicago, join us. We've got a great lineup. Can't wait to see you guys who are in Chicago. And then if you're not, you're in Atlanta, you can meet us in Atlanta. Yes, please give this video a thumbs up if you are here and listening. Tell us where you're from. Give us a thumbs up. Chime in. Appreciate that, Effeminate. Um, so yeah, we got two events coming up. I wanted to get them in before the holidays so that we could get the shopping done. But for those of you who are here now, On Monday morning, the spot um, that I filmed with Goodwill and Daytime Chicago is going to air at I think 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. But if you live in Chicago, you want to go to the store that day. Go to the store because I have curated a full section in the store of some really, really great pieces from the Goodwill. So it is going to be all the information will be in the vlog on Sunday. But if you live in Chicago and you're here, you're getting um, first first-hand information, knowing that that's happening. So I picked out some good things. In fact, I'm going to have to refrain from buying when I go to the store on Monday morning because I got some good stuff. Yeah. Sharon, oh, you're from Southwest Florida, Cape. Okay, why can I not see? Ooh, Cape Coral. Where is that? Southwest Florida. So that's on the Keys side, right? Is that near is that near the Cape? Yeah, I know, Sean. I was editing the video that's going up on Sunday and I was looking at all the pieces that I tried on and I was like, Lord help me. Help me. Help me not go and buy it all. So, anyway, recently started following. It's between Miami and Orlando. Okay. Got it. Well, welcome, Sharon. I'm glad that you have joined the family. This is so just to give you all some context, those of you all who haven't been here before. So Tammie and I have been friends for a long time, and through our friendship, we realized that we really love fashion and thrifting. And we just started getting together over the years and going thrifting. And a lot of times we find ourselves fighting over pieces in the store.
That's
So
why I don't take her sometimes.
we try to get together in different cities and bring you all some video footage of us thrifting and finding great pieces. So we call ourselves City Girls Find Fashion. You can find us on Instagram at City Girls Find Fashion, and we do these live sessions about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 times a year just to kind of check in. Wanted to do this today because we're having our thrift crawl in Atlanta on September 21st and wanted to make sure that you all have the information. Of course, it will be in the next newsletter. It will also be in Sunday's blog. So when you see that, the information is in there. It'll be in the description box. It's also going to be in this description box. I haven't put it in there yet, but the details will be coming very soon. So if you just joined, welcome to City Girls Find Fashion. This Let us know where you're from, where you chiming in from. Hi, Miss Social C. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, let us know where you're from, and if you live in the Atlanta or Chicago area, let me know if you're going to join us in one of our thrift crawls. And have you found anything good recently at the thrift store? What did I find recently? Oh, I found a pair of Chloe boots. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Where are they? Let me get them out. Where are these boots? Yep. I haven't even done the thrift haul yet. Or did I? Did I do the thrift haul? Yeah. Uh oh. You must have turned it off. You must have taken yourself off mute.
I got it. Let me put it on mute.
Okay. Okay.
Hold up. No, no, let me do it. Okay.
All
Now,
right. Nope, it's still the echo.
I just turned it off for 1 second. I'll go back on.
All right, so these are them. These are the boots. And I was so shocked when I rolled up on these. Oh, and this darn back screen. Anyway, they are super, super nice. They fit in the calf because that's always where I have an issue. And they are so nice. They are so nice. So excited. I did. I did. But I haven't done the haul yet. But you all probably saw it on the video. This was when I was thrifting with Sherry. I hear a.
You still hear it?
So you have to turn the volume completely down on that second device.
Okay. Let me do that and I'll come back in. Keep going.
Okay.
I'm back.
Well, Bridget, I need you all suggestions on how to upcycle. None of those dresses. I, mm, I wasn't feeling them. I wasn't feeling the dresses. So I need some ideas. Like I thought maybe with the polka dot dress, I might cut that and make a bubble top from the bottom of the dress because polka dots are in. And then like the dress by Bowden. Yes, the dress by Bowden is a very good brand, but the style just didn't do it for me. So I put a scarf around my waist and I cropped a blazer, which is the blazer that you'll see on TV on on Monday when the show airs. And by the way, if you live in another state, you can still watch it. You just need to look for WGN on your TV. So anyway, I didn't like them. I didn't like the dresses, and I want to upcycle them. Well, thank you, Bridget. I appreciate that. Tia, I just put the information in there on the blog. It that time you took that frumpy dress. Oh yeah, I can't let Sherry go out with frumpy dresses. We can't do it. We can't do it. I just won't allow it. Hi, Cynthia. You are new to Georgia, looking for some location to thrift in Atlanta. Look, join us on September 21st, and we will take you to four of the hottest spots in Atlanta. We will take you. Come and thrift with us. Let me tell you about thrifting with other people because somebody's always going to find something that they don't want, but you want it. So it's better to have more eyes out there. Yeah, just it's good to have eyes out. So you all have been watching us long enough. You know our style, what we like. You might see something be like, Tammie, this looks like you, or Jen, I can see you wearing this. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Um, Welcome, Cynthia. She said she just moved to Georgia. Oh, she said I'm new to Georgia,
Yep.
and I'm not gonna even say, "Girl, why you move here?" Never mind. I'm just playing. I'm sorry. I'm from Chicago, Cynthia, and I think it's one of the best cities ever. So Georgia to me is it's just Georgia to me for right now. And people who are born and raised here, they probably defend their city too. I defend Chicago, but um, there are a lot of thrift stores here, a lot of opportunities. And when I first moved here, I found my way. Um, just wandering and came up to a lot of different places besides Goodwill. Um, but my husband always calls me Inspector Gadget because I'm going to find some places. And if you like to shop, and anytime that you want to see some stuff, even if you don't have the time to meet us, um, definitely you can get in contact with me, and we can do a meetup to go to some different places. My best times are Sundays because we're not, Jen, when you think about it, we're not covering just we're not covering a lot of places like Drake's Closet. We can't do because they're closed on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great opportunity. There's some other places that I've wandered off to that are also quite fun.
And I'm putting a link in the chat to one of Tammie and I's more popular videos where we were thrifting in Atlanta. So there's some resources in there. We might hit one of two of those spots while we're there.
Yeah, and you know what? I like you just had a great find. I if anybody, most people that have watched our videos know that I am a Polo Ralph Lauren type of girl, because I believe in um, a more classy type of style or classy or design, or it's just timeless. Ralph is always going to be here. I don't care what new designers come around. Ralph is always that's just like Chanel. Chanel is going to be here. These are classy pieces, timeless pieces. So I was in, I'm trying to think. I was in off of Roswell Road. I think I was in Marietta at the TJ Maxx runway. And what did I find? I found a Ralph Lauren. It was the blue label polo, timeless
We love it.
dress, black dress. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot wait to try it on. Well, I did try it on, but put it on and take a picture so you all can see. It just was class across the board.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, you'll find me anytime you see anything Ralph or whatever. I'm looking, but I wasn't even looking. And I ended up picking up some more pieces because I did like their runway out there. I will find me some TJ Maxx runway. Um, I think, you can find things in the Buckhead or whatever, but everybody runs to the Buckhead. Everybody runs to certain places. So I like to try to venture out
Mm-hmm.
to some different ones if I can.
Yeah.
But
Well.
I was happy. I was like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
in Drake's Closet, we talked about that last time. I had a win. I found this dress from Anthropologie that
Mm-hmm.
was in there. That's cute. I haven't worn that, and I'm going to wear one of my other finds this weekend. So I will take pictures from Drake's Closet. But yeah, so um, yeah,
Yeah. I think that you have to explore. So when I was in the store this past week, I apologize, y'all. I have not eaten all day. I had to take a bite of my burger.
I haven't either. I'm starving.
Well, you need to see if Kevin is done
I'm
cooking.
trying
But
to see if I hear
I saw a lady in
anything.
the store and she was like, I heard there's another store, nearby. And I said, there is. I gave her the address. And I just told her, you know, you got to go out and explore. I do have a favorite thrift store that I go to all the time, but lately I've been exploring some other places. And I've also did a segment where this was last fall where I visited small resale shops all over Chicago. And they have treasures. Now, they might be a little more expensive than the chains, but you can still find really good things because the owners are curating. Like there's someone who's going out and getting pieces, whereas these larger chains like a Goodwill or a cheap, what is it, cheapskate? What's Urban Cheapskate? Cheap-
I'm
What
sorry.
is
I'm looking at comments. Sean is like, she's like, how are we supposed to see the dress when you don't post? Sean, I do. I post on my,
girl?
I
Don't even
I
get started.
no, I post on my Tam design style. I have an
You put that
Instagram page
you
that
put
I
Instagram
want when I do wear my dress, wear my stuff. I post on my Instagram. It's my fashion page. So I do. Don't come for me, Sean. I do post.
Can you put it in the
I
chat?
haven't post on I haven't well, I know where she's going.
That's it.
I haven't started my page
Yeah,
on
but,
YouTube.
but give them the Instagram handle in the chat.
Okay, I'll
And
do that
yes,
now.
that is Uptown Cheapskate. That's it. So like bigger places like that, you don't have a person who's curating. It's whatever gets dropped off, you know. But when I go to some of these smaller shops, they are going out looking for pieces. Like when I shop with Melissa Carter from Cameo Vintage, I try to shop with her at least twice a year because that's about all I can afford. That's where I got that Chanel dress from. Oh, and then I go to, where was I recently? Oh, I was in New York. Found a similar dress, and the guy wanted $1,500 for it. Similar Chanel dress. You all will see it in an upcoming video. So I was
Jen,
glad that I got
you're
it from her.
you're missing somebody else. Miss Social. She was like, "Are we gonna talk about some 50 plus girl talk?" Yeah, we can
Oh,
talk about 50 plus.
we sure can.
Before we were on here, we were talking about how hot we were. I was like, okay, they're about to see me come out my shirt in a second.
That's why I have
And
on this.
we also talked about everybody can't take the HRT.
Yeah.
I can't. I have a history of cancer in my family. We can address that. We can address just as far as how to eat.
Yeah.
um, we can address other ways of there are other ways before besides hormone therapy. I'm doing certain things. And then Jen, I just was talking to her because one of my girlfriends, which Jen, we probably have to do that one time. We highlight somebody. And I have a girlfriend that's in Chicago
Hmm.
that has retired from being an OB gynecologist. And she's young, but she's had enough, but she's very smart and she knows her stuff. And I
Hmm.
was asking her about the whole estrogen and everything. And one of the things she said that Jen said she had heard that was the aha moment when she said, people are so worried about certain other things causing cancer. She said, what they don't tell you, because in the US they're killing us anyway, because it's a big farmer business here. And birth controls, quiet as kept, is really a high risk for cancer.
Yeah.
They won't tell you that. They won't tell you that. And so I was like, wow, you just blew my mind on that. But anyway, we will miss social. We definitely can talk girl talk because it's certain things besides fashion. There's certain things we have not addressed, and our parents, our mothers didn't address with
Mhm.
us because they didn't know. So I'm not going to blame them like I used to, but
They
they
didn't know, but they were going through it and they never shared. They never
I don't
shared.
think they even knew. Some of them probably didn't even know that that's what they were going
Girl,
through. And I think it was a running joke when I was growing up when my aunts were like, "Oh, I'm burning up. I'm hot." And I'm like, "You're not hot," because we thought as young kids, like, "Oh, they just exaggerate." Now I'm on fire every
yeah.
day. I'm on fire. And I prayed last night. I laid in bed and I said, God, please stop. Stop this. I need you to stop because it's just not fun.
Mm,
Sleepless nights and just forever, and they got the fan blowing in your face.
yeah.
And it's not even healthy to, continue to have hot flashes and your body reach a certain temperature.
Hmm.
So I have to learn now to switch up and try to eat a certain way. I'm gonna buy this book about hormones, and it's another wellness book I want to buy,
Hmm.
um, because I can't even shake the extra weight that I've gained. And I'm going, I've never been this size. So it's just bothersome when you're looking in your closet going, oh, I'm getting in that, you know.
Mhm.
And it's almost getting to the point where you're like, just give me the shot because I am so sick of this.
Yeah.
So
I'm getting the patch.
yeah. And
I'm
I'm glad you can. I'm
I'm
glad. I wish
tired.
I
I'm
could.
tired. I'm literally exhausted from it, and I'm gonna share a whole episode on it. Um, because I just have feel like I have just suffered for so long, and I'm just tired. I didn't know this was gonna still be going on at this point. I thought it was gonna only last for a couple of years because that's what I felt like our mothers and aunts, you just didn't hear them talking about it. After a while, they just kind of suffered in silence. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 Perlin said good night, Jen and Tammie.
Oh, good night, Tammy.
Now, where is she
We
from?
we are not sisters, although I have walked in rooms and Tammy has walked in rooms and people have been like, Jan, Tammy, Tammy. And then we didn't respond. And then somebody sent a note later and said, I was calling your name and you ignored me. Well, that's because it wasn't me. How about that? It was not me. All right. It's been interesting. Let me see what's going on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear about hot flashes, but rarely do I hear about cold flashes. Oh yeah, that you can't get warm. Yep, waking up fully awake in the middle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm,
That
mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
for sure.
Yeah. Yep. 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 So,
Hmm.
and so that makes when you think about fashion, let's laugh about it. Where you think about fashion and you think, okay, I'm so cute today. Why am I sweating? Why am I wanting to come out my clothes? And the thing is, we're going into winter now, which I'll tell you all, fall and winter are my best fashion time. I like layering. I
Yeah.
like boots.
Yes.
I like sweaters.
Others.
My best piece of wardrobe is coats. I own a lot of coats and I
Yes, you
hate
do.
it because I'm in Georgia. I
Hmm.
am my coat fetish came from Chicago and from being in Maryland,
Hmm.
where I was able to wear that. I love coats, guys. And I've gotten into hats, so I love all of that. But I was just telling Jen that I'm going this month to get my pixie cut again because I'm too hair is hot for me.
Hmm.
Even if I get it braided it's on top of my head or whatever.
Yep.
But when it gets cold, oh, we're gonna layer up into different looks, the hair, the wigs, the whatever. But right now I'm burning up.
I
And
found.
there has been times where I have sat and was typing,
Mhm.
doing work, and I've just like pulled it off because I'm like,
Yeah,
it's just
for
hot.
sure.
But
Yeah.
I believe as we talk about where as far as fashion, and I was just thinking, just talking about wigs, you can remember back in the day, those who are old enough to know that when we were growing up, you were looking at some of your grandmothers or your aunts or whoever with wigs going, never.
Right.
That twisted wig. I am never,
Yeah.
or the hair hanging
Right.
out of it.
Right.
And now it's such a fashion statement where
It is.
people will ask me sometimes, so why are you not wearing your hair? I was like, because I have to have the whole look.
Yep.
And sometimes for me, I might need big hair for
Yep.
what I'm wearing. And so it took a gay man to open my eyes because I used to go in there to get my hair done in Maryland, and he said, boy, I wish I was a woman. I said, why? He said, I would be head to toe. Hair would go with the whole, it's like a costume to me. And I
Yeah.
said,
It's
finally, you got it. It's
part of the
such
look.
a, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun where now we can do whatever we want. We can do whatever we want. If you want a pixie cut, you can cut all your hair off
Yep.
and then next week have just big hair
Yep.
or curly hair or funky. So
Yep.
I love it. I love it that we can do that. My warning is for those who wear wigs all the time, you gotta let your hair breathe. and
Yep.
you got to let your edges breathe,
Yep.
because as Black women, we are losing our hair, and we have gotten into, I'm going to cover it with a wig, I'm going to do this, and we lose edges and we don't let our hair breathe,
That's right.
except for you, our alopecias and all that. I get it, I understand that, so I'm not calling you, but for me, I gotta go. I gotta let it breathe. Then I gotta, and I don't glue anything onto my head.
Right.
So,
Right. Yeah.
uh, just help, just because I'm thinking also healthy. But I just say, women, when we're doing fashion, have fun.
Yeah. Don't
Let
stick
no one
right.
create a trend for you. You create the trend,
That's right.
because what happens, like even now, I have to go back to the history, Jen, because I don't know who created the whole don't wear white after
I
Labor Day.
do not subscribe.
I don't subscribe to that. If it's hot outside, wear your white.
Wear your white. Whatever it is, you can wear your
If
white.
it's not, if it's October where you're at and it's 90 degrees, wear your linen.
Right.
Don't let people tell you, oh, you wearing white. Yep, I
Right.
sure am.
Yep. Absolutely. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's right. Perlin's from Barbados. Mom shared, but not in great detail. Right. I tried like you when I just started HR. I hear you, T. Smith. I just decided. I mean, it was really rough for me because I didn't know anything outside of the hot flash. I thought that was it. I couldn't figure out why I had brain fog. I couldn't figure out why I was like kind of scatterbrained a lot of the times. I couldn't figure out why sometimes I would have heart palpitations. I couldn't, this whole waking up in the middle of the night completely drenched, having to change all the sheets and your clothes, and then being freezing cold because you're soaking wet, like you got out of a shower. Who wants to live like that? I didn't even know that was it. I thought when it first happened to me, I thought I was sick. I thought something had happened. I thought maybe I had food poisoning. I was like, oh my gosh, what is going, because it's a different kind of heat. It's not like going out into the weather and it's like 99 degrees outside and you're like, oh, it's really hot out here. It's that heat from within that like swells up and then it just permeates throughout your entire body. And you're like, WTF is going on? I did not understand what was happening. And then I started reading about it and I was like, oh, heck no. So it affected my marriage at the time. It impacted my work performance. It impacted my patience with even my pets, my friends. It impacted whether or not I felt like doing anything. Oh my God, nobody should have to live like that. And so I think between whatever is out there and whatever natural you can find, I did start off with a natural supplement. And it took about 3 months for that supplement to kick in because typically it takes your body about 3 months to get adjusted because and those of you in the medical field know that the blood in your body turns over about every
Oh
90
no, Erica. She
days.
was just telling me, no, I'm just reading while you're talking. Sorry to
Oh,
interrupt you. She was just saying it put her in a 6-year depression. I get,
yeah,
Erica.
that's it.
I get it. I get it,
Nobody
because
should
I
have to
I
live like
think
that.
that I'm going through it in a
Yep.
sense now.
Yep.
I'm struggling with a whole lot. Um, and one of them is weight, because
Man.
I've never been this size before in my life. I've never been where I go to my closet and this is not bragging. I have a whole lot of clothes, but I can't get in them. And
Yeah.
that's depressing. That's a whole nother level for you. That when that lady called me about taking the weight loss shots, I was like, I might need to make an appointment and let her shoot me up for 3 I mean 3 months.
Mhm.
But it's just, I'm there, Erica. I think I'm still in it. I was like, I might need some therapy,
Yeah, it
because like
happens.
you're saying, Jen, is affecting home in a
It
sense,
it does. It
because
really
they
does.
don't really know what you're going through, and they don't know that what is just really changing with you and your lack of interest, and you, if you all know what I mean. And just, I feel like your body has totally turned on you.
It
It turned on you.
body turns on you. And I remember, and it was bad. So when I was married, and I didn't know, like I said, beyond hot flashes, I didn't really know what else was going on. But I remember uh, being accused of lying because I could not remember things. Like I couldn't remember stuff that happened. I was like, "You said that? No, I don't remember that." You know, and when you put other things in life, whether it's your work or your home life, compounding on top of something that is happening to you physically that you can't necessarily explain or don't understand, I think all of those things can lead into, that depressed feeling. Because I know I went through it for a really long time. And then don't let something happen like, you know, a death in the family or something like that, you just feel like life is over. It's just over. And that's how you feel. But you should not have to feel like that. And what I was saying was I did start with a natural supplement. A friend of mine in DC recommended something to me that I could get at Whole Foods. And she warned me, she's like, it's not going to kick in immediately. It's not like HRT, whereas you're going to start feeling the impact of it almost immediately. It's going to take time for your body to get adjusted. And it took about 3 to 4 months for me to start feeling like myself again. And nobody really understands that unless they've been through it. When you talk to younger women or when you talk to men, they don't get it. They try to be sympathetic, they try to feel like they understand, but at the end of the day, they really don't get it because they're not experiencing it. And it is
Hmm.
a horrible, oh, Barbara, we're not even going there. Look, we can go there. The sandpaper feeling. Oh my God. That's when I was like, you know what? Time out. I can't go no more. I can't. What's that show? Was it I can't go no more? I can't go no more. It was some comedy. I think it was Eddie Murphy. I read that. That was like the straw that broke the camel's back. The dryness. I can't even. I can't.
Yeah, my doctor just gave me something estrol or something like that,
A topical.
and I've been scared to try it, but
Girl, I
I
tried it.
that might go happen tonight,
Yeah.
as far as trying to just see, because I something got to give, because
Have to be
yeah.
comfortable. You have to find a way to be comfortable. So what my other doctor told me for that, she told me to use vitamin E and vitamin E was something else, but I know it was mainly vitamin E. And she told me to break open the vitamin E and put it in there, and that was okay. But when you're trying to have a relationship, that doesn't work. Like you need the actual topical estrogen that comes in a tube. Put that stuff on there and have your whole life. I'm just saying, have your whole life. And my doctor told me, she's like, that is not going to cause you any issues other than you're going to be comfortable. I was like, that's what I need. Because otherwise, you have this whole situation happening. And this person who, although they love you and they're trying to understand, they got, and you got needs. You got needs, they got needs. Look, I say consult with your physician, figure out what's the best step that you can take, and
Hmm.
move forward on that. If you have a history, make sure your doctor knows about that so that they can point you in the right direction. I'm working now with a more holistic doctor who has, and I'm going to talk about all of this one day on the channel. I tapped into a little bit of it a couple of vlogs ago, but I was just overwhelmed with some of the stuff that she was telling me. And I felt so overwhelmed. I was in the doctor's office, just cried my eyes out. And luckily, a girlfriend of mine is a physician there, and she came over. She has wonderful bedside manner, and she was like, "Jen, it's really not that bad." And I was like, "Yes, it is. It's horrible." Yeah. And just all of that. And she was like, "Look," and she broke it down, and I finally was able to kind of come to terms with it. But it took me a while because and she could have just said, take a pill. She could have just been like, get on this medication. But she's trying to work with me because she knows that's not something that I want to do.
Yeah, I just put in the chat. I know some people were Sean was talking about me, but I just put in the thing
Thank you.
uh my Instagram where Sean I do put my clothes on.
And she sends me pictures of her with her clothes on. They'll be in an upcoming vlog because I'm like, go and record when you're in the store finding this great stuff.
Yeah, so I will. And when Jen is here, I promise you all, I will have my first posting on my YouTube. I'm gonna make her set it up or do whatever. So yeah.
Okay, let me see. I've been missing all the comments. Let's see.
I'm looking at them now.
Okay. So the 50, yep, girls talk. Yep, we do that. How we're supposed to see the dress, Tammy? Really have eyes for good pieces. Thank you. Yeah, we pride ourselves on finding good things. Are you guys? Nope, nope. We are friends, not. But we feel like we probably were separated at birth.
Yeah, because you know, sisters get on each other's nerves, and this one here will get on my nerves because she said, like tonight, uh, get on early. Take a picture of yourself. Put some clothes on. I'm like, I'm gonna choke
Right,
her.
right.
I really am.
And we almost had the same hair tonight. Y'all are gonna see my new hair in the upcoming vlog, but I got some new hair. I can't wait. I gotta hook it up though. I gotta see some of these because it's really big, but I got some new hair. Because it's fall, so now we break out the hair. Let's see. I am still keeping holistic. Yes, for sure. Teach with the you I
There's a there's a book. I'm gonna I gotta see the title of this book that is on Amazon. It is in my basket, which I'm just gonna go in and press the button because
It's not grown woman talk. Your essential companion. Somebody put that in the chat.
it's not what.
It's called T. Smith put in the chat. Grown woman talk. Your essential companion for healthy living by Sharon
Oh,
with a quote from Michelle Obama.
okay.
Hmm.
Oh, and Erica just sent. Oh, you know what, Erica? I'm taking magnesium and that vitamin D.
Yeah,
Yeah.
magnesium's
Okay.
helpful, and most women of color are deficient in vitamin D, so that's always a thing. Right there. No clothing rules, break them all. That's right. Somebody commented on one of my shorts because I had on this all linen black two-piece set from Quince, and they were like, "You don't wear black in the summer."
Oh
What?
gosh.
I
There's
was like,
black linen, there's black. You know
I
what?
was
See
like,
that I'm
excuse
so
me.
sick of people and and the one thing I don't and I'll say this to certain people and I'm a person I don't care. I don't care about people coming for me as far as negativity or whatever because people can be mean. I saw somebody's Instagram, guys, before I even say this girl to me, she was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
She had shaved all her hair, so she had a fade and a part. And this, I hate to call this girl a hussy, gets on there. Everybody's uplifting her and saying different things or whatever her whole. She has a lot of followers.
Mm-hmm.
And this one woman got on there and she said, well, you look like a man. I was like,
Oh
oh,
my
and
God.
I'm sitting here like, be quiet, Tammy, be quiet. And I was so happy in her. She said, I don't usually comment. I don't usually feed into negativity,
Mm-hmm.
but how she read her, I was like, thank you.
Right.
And I bet you will never come back on this page because it's an embarrassment because everybody else was jumping in. But I just hate when it's women on women hate.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all shape different. We all look different. You
Mhm.
don't know people lifestyles. You don't
Right.
know what people
You
are
don't know their
going
struggle.
through. It's
Right.
just it's uplift people. And
Right.
so I think for me, I to keep my spirituality or keep positive, I think sometimes I don't. uh I don't know if I'm, sometimes ready for the YouTube thing because I probably wouldn't read comments. I'm
Girl.
really bad with reading comments because I and it's not like I don't care about the people like you all. You all are just grown ass women, put it that way. And so therefore, but there's so much hate out there that I have an issue with,
Yeah.
then I'm always going to lift up somebody. And if you can't lift them up, you just be quiet, shut your mouth,
Right.
go keep strolling, keep whatever.
Yeah.
Because I mean, some things we're human. You laugh about it. You'd be like, now, why she put that on today? Or why did she have that wig on today? But you ain't got to put it in the comment. You
You
don't have to.
people
We all
have
have
a
our
keyboard.
time where we laugh, or you have a side thing like, why she got that on today?
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. People have this keyboard courage,
they
and
do because they're not
they,
gonna say it in your face.
they're not going to say in your face, or they come on as user, you can't see their name, and they just, so sometimes I just delete comments. And you all probably seen somebody today put something and they said it's a no for me. I didn't ask you what it was for you. I didn't ask that. So goodbye. And then somebody will just put no, or they'll say, yeah, whatever. you
And
know
and you know what? I usually I don't open up my pages. I stay very private. But I opened up several of my pages, which my Tam Design Den page, because that's my business page. My
Mhm,
Tam Design Style, I don't care. But guess what? I get so much positivity
mhm.
that I keep it open because I'm like, I got grown women on this page, I guess, because, anything coming on here the other way. I mean, people have it hard. You don't know who is a minute from jumping off a building.
That's right. You never
So
know. You could say something.
that mean girl mentality is young,
Mhm.
but you still need to teach your child or your whoever or the male, anybody.
Yeah.
Just like nobody has time for that. You don't know if you have caused somebody
Right.
to end their life or somebody to go
Right.
into a depression because you are like, wow, you getting, big, or wow, your
Mhm.
hair doesn't look like this, or whatever. You just never know. Then offering help or solution, or hey, I'll say this, ladies, that I'm that girlfriend. I'm not gonna let you leave out the house crazy. I'm gonna tell you honest, because I love you.
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna put it out here. I will be the one that says, "Hey, girl, that you need a slip, or you need a body. You're gonna need some
Where?
shapewear under there because
Yeah.
it's not complimenting you, and I want you to be your best.
Right.
It's not." And I just think we fail each other. And as somebody put in here, as Black women, we fail each other
Mhm.
because if I got Jen with me, I mean, I may tease her and be like, "Girl, why you all dressed like we going we going here?"
To the
But
prom.
if she got something crazy, I'm like, "What you doing? What's go? Why are you wearing that? What? Come on, let's go back in." Because I had parents like that. I had a dad that was like, "Oh, we ain't going to church like that." I was
Right.
like, "But I'm 36." That was when I was 36. I
Mhm.
said, "Dad, I'm 36." He was like, "So."
Right.
But
Exactly.
I thank him for that. And I think as women, we need to be each other's protectors, each other's support, because Black women, we going through it. Not only are we being attacked by all these other people, we're attacking each other. Why? Why? I'm
Exactly.
done. I'm getting off my soapbox.
Yeah. Let's see. Mm.
Oh, Barbara says, she says, I like to stand out and look different. Come on, Barbara. Yes, my style, my business, and I don't care. There you go. Life is short and I'm doing me.
And I think
There you
that's
go, Barbara. You make your own. What did we say about your style? You become the art piece, girl.
right.
Be that art piece.
And I think some of that comes with age and maturity, because I think about when I was younger, I didn't want to be different. I wanted to look like everybody else. My mother used to make all of my clothes, and all of my costumes and for the school plays and for Halloween. I would win all the costume contests. And one year I told her, I want a Halloween costume out of a box. She was like, okay, bet. Rolled up in there, looked like everybody else. Nothing special.
That wasn't me. I had my stuff made for me.
I was like, okay, I don't really like this after all. And then I started to appreciate it. And as I got older, I always wanted to look different. I always wanted to have something that stood out that really represents me and my own personal style. And
Mm-hmm.
I have clients that will say, I don't necessarily want to wear something to work that's going to draw attention to myself. And I think depending on where you work, that might be an issue. But is that really the issue? Is it work or is it you? Is it you not feeling a level of confidence, or are you afraid? And what's really holding you back? Like, there are people who really want to have that kind of style expression, but don't do it because somebody might say something. And if they do, what? What is the thing? What is it that really is affecting you or impacting you by what somebody says? And I think as you get older, you start to care less. And
you
frankly,
you start to care less, but you, hey, but it's also, don't bring me that energy, because I can bring the energy back, but I don't waste my time.
right.
I've learned to just, you know, but yeah, I just think that we just we just got to get away from just hating on one another. It's
Mhm.
just, it's almost like, I'll tell you all this, that, and one thing some people have never learned, but I know this group have. There is one thing about our race, is that they don't want us to unite. And when we showed unity, when it was President Obama, it was a shock,
Mhm.
because they thought we could not unite, and they thought we couldn't bet on black.
Mhm.
And they thought, some people were like, well, why are you voting for him? Because da, 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 da. And I just shut people down. I said, because he's black. You vote for your person because they're that. And
Mhm.
that's the same situation that happened this time around. Y'all couldn't take our skin, our intelligence, our smarts. So you went and voted on, even though you know every bad thing about this person, you bet on white.
Yeah.
So I bet on black. But I think the biggest thing is that they don't want us united now. And you imagine if the black girl power, the sisterhood, but we did unite on this voting.
Mhm.
But I think that we have to just start I mean, when I'm in the street now, if you look good, I'm gonna stop, girl.
Oh yeah, I stopped. I'm like, that dress, gorgeous. You look amazing. And people,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what that does for a person, and what it does for you to be kind, to be complimentary. We deserve
It is
to do
it,
that
it
to each other.
You just don't know how sometimes that makes you feel. I remember this lady backed up her car to say something to me, and I'm up here thinking, heck, and I was telling my husband, because he gonna roll his eyes. I said, I guess I look cute today,
Yeah.
because she backed up her car. But I think that one thing I did teach one of my girlfriends, though, if you don't get a compliment, before you leave, go in that mirror and say, I did this,
Yep.
or I look good today. I,
Mhm.
I am my best today.
Yeah.
Even if you're not your best, affirm yourself.
Mhm.
And it's just icing on the cake if someone stops you and affirm you. But I'm always affirming, and I'm not a gatekeeper on fashion.
Right.
If it's something that I have on, I will definitely say, um, I'll let you know where it came from, because I stopped this lady and I said, okay, those jeans, I've been over here taking pictures of you in the shopping line trying to Google your jeans. And
Uh-huh.
then I just finally just walked up to her, and she told me, she said, girl, this is where you get it. She said, thank you, but this is where you, and I went right in there and bought them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'll probably never see her and whatever else. And even if it's a friend, girl, you
E-
want that?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That's why, Jen, you better give me that. Never mind.
What you want now, man? What do you want?
Okay. I'm coming to Chicago because it's my turn to raid.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I end up giving you stuff every time I come.
No, you don't. Not as not like I no.
I gave you the skirt off my back.
That's true. I want my jumpsuit. Guys, if y'all don't see me in a jumpsuit that week or whatever, know that she did not bring the jumpsuit. I might have to snatch her wig. Anyway, is there any questions anybody want to ask or any kind of, I know we're wrapping up, but is it anything, I don't know who's joining us that's on here. Would like to, if you are joining us, just say, I'm joining as far as September 21st, right?
Yep.
And if there's any wrap up discussions or, I mean, anything you want to say or ask us that we
It,
can wrap up with, we're here to answer.
there'll be a Google form in my upcoming newsletter for you to sign up for the Atlanta thrift crawl. Um, so make sure you subscribe to the newsletter so that you can get the link and you can sign up and we'll tell you where to meet us. I'd like to join. Yeah. So if you go to my blog, it's jenrestylefashion.blog, blog. If you scroll down to the bottom, there's some information there, but I will be posting the link to sign up to join us in Atlanta very soon. There'll also be a sign up for Chicago as well. That one is in October, but we're focused on Atlanta right now. But you'll get a chance to meet us, and we will help you find some great pieces. Hopefully, in 4 stores, we will find, some great finds. But we look
Yeah.
forward to.
And I think Queenie's getting a lot of stuff in. I saw,
Oh, good. I can't wait to go back there.
yeah, break the bank.
Right.
um, I saw some things in there. But the other thing I just want everybody to know too, you know, um, eBay is really ramping up with
Oh
some
my God.
stuff that it keeps me up at night sometimes.
Oh my
Me and my husband. My husband's on there. Sometimes I'll see him leaving for work and I'm going, where you get those pants from?
God. Right.
And I'm going, this Negro on here
Mm-hmm.
hitting the click, hitting the purchase button.
Man.
But they are definitely ramping up because with all the tariffs that's happening, we stuff is going up,
Mm-hmm.
and 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 you have to also watch some of these consignment shops because they're getting slick too.
Yep.
And if you find something where I went in one and the coach was, I think I talked about this last time if no one was on there, the coach purse was so high. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I'm sitting right in there on my phone going to eBay going, mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm going to the Coach outlet. Now, when the Coach outlet is cheaper than yours in the store, we have a problem. And
Exactly.
I wanted to say something to her like, how you selling this for this, but Coach has it for cheaper, the outlet. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Sometimes you call them out. What are we doing? And I think sometimes it becomes the person who is consigning it. They want a certain price,
Mm-hmm.
so the store was like, "Well, if you want this, I got to move mine up." And that's the other thing. When you want so much for your purse, sometimes it ends up staying there.
Yeah, I've left a lot of things behind. Whenever I'm out shopping, like this weekend, I was at Chelsea Market in New York, and I found this gorgeous pair of Prada shoes. I stood there for about 15 minutes scrolling through, trying to see what the prices were, looking to see where I could find another pair, looking if there
She's
were other
mhm,
options.
mhm.
And he ended up being the lowest. But he probably knew that. Um, but you do have to do your research, and because you never want to get home and then feel bad about a purchase. Like you don't want to get home and be like, man, I could have paid $200 less, or maybe the quality wasn't all that, or whatever. You want to make sure that your purchase is exactly what you wanted and you feel really good about it. It's nothing worse than having a regret. Having a regret or buyer's remorse is just as bad as leaving something in the store that you wish that you would have grabbed. Um, I was in the thrift store live with you guys a couple weeks ago, and that person who was alumni of University of Chicago dropped off all these beautiful collegiate sweaters. Some were vintage, some were, well, they were all vintage. Collegiate, the collegiate look is in. To me, spending $30 on that vintage sweater, it was worth it to me because I'm not going to see it anywhere. It's vintage. If I go to the store and I go to Ralph Lauren, he's gonna have the same sweater and it's gonna cost $300-400 easy. That Martha Vineyard sweater with the teddy bear, I want that so bad. I could just, I'm telling you, I'm putting money aside. If I find it, I want to buy it. But to me, what I got is priceless. It's vintage, it's current, and it's also timeless, because those types of sweaters are going to always have their moment. That's something that's always going to be cyclical. The same thing with animal prints. They have never gone out of style. They just got a glow up. We've been wearing animal prints for decades, but they got a glow up. It's like it's like Brussels sprouts. Nobody liked the Brussels sprouts ever. Brussels sprouts got a glow up. And now every restaurant got a variation of a glazed Brussels sprout, a truffle Brussels sprout. They got it all kinds. So it's all cyclical. But to Tammie's point, you buy pieces that are timeless and they will wear well and they'll stay in your closet and they'll still be there when it comes back around 2 seasons later.
Yeah.
And even if it doesn't, you love it, you wear it.
Um, and before we go to Mystic Chick, she was like saying, I am just going to say Jen and Tammie has inspired me to care about what I wear.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Uh, um,
Appreciate that.
it just, I will say this, Mystic, it makes you, it's something about feeling good.
When
It's
you
just because the
for a
people now are, these young people rolling out of here like they rolled out of bed. I'm not, I'm not, I'm
that's
not,
what you wear is representative of what's going on in your mind, in your body. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Like
oh, thank you, Sean, for giving Kim the date. We just been talking and she was like, what is the date?
the thrift crawl, September 21st. The details will be in the newsletter
I
that
can't. Okay, go on.
will come out in about a week. Because
Yeah,
Tammie's trying to solidify one of our stops.
yeah. And can't wait to meet you too, Erica. Um, and I'm just trying to read through some of this stuff
Oh,
before we go because I don't want people to feel like we're ignoring their chat.
but
But
that's it. When I get up and I get ready to go to work, and somebody in the office is like, "Wow, you're dressed up. Am I dressed up, or are you just not dressed?" Like
oh,
I
okay.
feel like I'm regular. I had on my beautiful butterfly silk skirt that, sure, could I have saved it for some occasion? I'm gonna still wear it on that occasion, but I'm gonna wear it to work today. And I believe in wearing your clothes. I don't believe in saving things for some special occasion. Yeah, you might go buy something for an event, but at the end of the day, the stuff that's in your closet, wear it. Otherwise, why do you have it?
Got you. Jen, question. Yes, Miss Social, I
Mhm.
do recommend Chateau Elan. A very nice place. The spa, everything, the atmosphere, the aesthetics, everything.
Where's
I
this?
do recommend it. Your question, Jen, is one of a kind market. Can you possibly plan a meetup for next year?
For spring, one of a kind. And it's so funny that you bring that up because I lost my earrings in New York that I got at the one of a kind show. They fell out of my ears somewhere. Y'all will see 'em- the earrings on the video when I was getting dressed. And then sometime by the time I got to the train, both earrings were gone. So maybe we'll do a meetup at the one of a kind sale for the spring.
Mm.
I
So,
love one of a
mm,
kind.
so sorry, Lisa, to hear that your father recently passed. And yes, please keep that sweater.
Keep that
That
sweater.
is a,
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah, please keep that
Condolences.
sweater.
Yes.
Yep, yep,
And
yep.
check the fiber content. If it is any wool in there, make sure that you put it in something to keep it away from the moths because it that one sweater that I did buy, it has some holes in it. I'm gonna fix those holes, but you definitely want to preserve it in that way.
Okay. Well,
I know Tammy
I
is
I need to go
Tammy's
eat.
tapping out. Tammy's
No,
tapping
I'm
out.
not. I'm actually not tapping out. I have to eat. I'm hungry.
Oh, and yes, please hit the thumbs up button, you guys. Give us a like. Um, and definitely subscribe to the newsletter so you can get the information on the meetup. If you live in Atlanta, if you live in Chicago, we will be having one in October. That information is coming soon. I'm really excited because it's in partnership with Goodwill and it is going to be fun. It is going to be fun. Yeah,
Yep.
don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're watching the replay, put your comments in the comments. And I know this is kind of confusing because I dropped a video today. That video was supposed to go live last night, and I don't know what happened. I thought I clicked the button and the video went live today. So, anyway, and then there's another video that's coming out tomorrow. So you all are getting like 5 videos from me this week. And then I have another video coming out on Sunday. So y'all please watch all the videos and at least watch 30 seconds of the ad because that really helps. All right. Any last comments? Hit the like button. Yes, thank you. You have a great weekend, a great evening, great rest of the week. Yes, Erica, shop your closet. Um, Chateau Elan, you talked about that. I don't,
I did.
you haven't taken me there, so I don't know anything about it. Poshmark, yes, Poshmark is a great place. If you all know, I started selling on Poshmark. Um, I've just been cleaning out my closet and putting stuff on Poshmark. So i- if you see a price on there and it looks like, you know, you want to make me an offer. I'll probably accept it. I'm just trying to clean out my closet. I've been getting rid of tons of shoes, purses, just all kinds of stuff. Yes, Goodwill has gone up on their prices. Overall, thrift stores have gone up on their prices. Everything has gone up across the board. It's not just thrift store, it's everything. The economy drives that, and some of that is because of other things, which shall remain nameless. All right, Erica, we hope to see you in Atlanta. Kim, yes, you got the date 9/21. Yes, you will need to sign up. No gatekeeping. Right. I don't know why.
Oh, there is a. Before we go, um I'll have to put it in the chat, but there's a vintage site on Instagram that is really, really phenomenal, and I have missed some pieces, and I'm pissed.
It's where?
It's called Thriftwear.
Thrift wear or thrift wear?
Thriftwear.
Like
Let me
W
let me see.
A R?
It's no. They have it as, yeah, they have it as WARE, but I have to look for it.
Oh,
I'll
wait.
look for it. I have to look for it, but it's, yeah. I missed the Chanel purse. I missed a Burberry scarf. I
Mm,
missed a couple of things, but yeah. And they have payment plans. Get that.
that's what
So,
I'm talking about. I
hmm.
put my link to my Poshmark in the chat, so feel free. Again, make me an offer. Seriously, I just am really trying to clean out my closet.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All
Um,
righty.
and I also do consignment for people, so you'll see some items in there that are not, they do not belong to me. Thanks, Tia. I just saw you started following me. But they are pieces that I'm consigning for other people, and I'm actually in conversation with Poshmark now because the last pieces that I got, they weren't that great. I'm just gonna say that. So I'm hoping that the next bag that I get is a little better. So, but you all be able to distinguish what's something that I'm poshing and something that somebody else gave me. All right, ladies. It has been 70 minutes and we have enjoyed you all. Again, my name is Jen
And I'm Tammie.
and we are City Girl.
Girl five.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I just never mind.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yes, Erica. I don't know how we do that, but I agree.
What she said? I gotta put my glasses back on.
All right, you all have a great night and don't forget to like. If this is your first time here,
It's
don't
true.
forget to subscribe. Check out the video that went live today. I don't know what I was talking about today. What did I talk about today? Video that went live today. That was, oh, I got my mystery bag. Now that's the first mystery bag, you guys. I went back and I got a second mystery bag. And if you haven't seen the short for that, check it out because the second mystery bag I upcycle. But I need you guys to tell me how to upcycle this first mystery bag. I can't wear those dresses. That's not my style. Look at the
Oh,
dresses, Tammy. I
oh,
want you to see them.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you the blue one because you like the blue one.
Don't be giving me nothing that you don't like.
It's vintage. You will hook it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bring it to you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right, you guys. I see some more people just joined. We
Oh
are
no, we out.
look, Tammy is fading fast,
I
and
am so hungry.
I know you are. Poor thing. Go get some food.
Hmm. So, but if you want to stay on, you can.
I'm gonna stay on for just a few minutes.
Oh,
Just,
okay. Okay.
just to
Well,
drive
I
home.
am gonna go eat. I am starving, guys. I would love to stay, but I I'm about to get,
I know you about to pass out.
yeah, I might
Eventually,
get cranky on you and
we might
stuff.
do that next summer or next fall, T. Smith. We'll have to, if Tammy and I can ever live in the same city again, we will be a force to be reckoned with. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Don't let me end up moving wherever Tammy is.
Yeah, because I'm
You
trying
know,
to get out of here.
I'm a free bird. I can pretty much go anywhere. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. I tried to style them well, but I was not feeling not one. The only one that I liked was the royal blue Banana Republic dress. That's the only one that I like. The rest of them, nope. All righty,
All right,
ladies.
ladies.
Tammy, I
I
will
got to
see you.
go. Yeah, you can
I
stay
will-
on. Love you guys. And um you can check me out on Tam Design Style on Instagram. And hopefully by October we will have our first posting on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, my time. It's just time for me, guys. I'm all over the place.
You see?
I
See?
see it. I don't know if I can add mine. I can't do it for some reason.
You can't make you have
It,
to turn it. Now make the dip lump more in the center, but you got to bring your pinkies up.
I got to bring my what?
Your pinkies. See how my pinkies are?
Oh, I don't think you can do it for me.
Do this. Do like this.
Uh-huh.
Take your, there you go.
Okay.
Do
It
like,
did it? It did it?
you gotta keep your fingers together. Close
Okay.
your fingers up and bend them all. Like, can you bend them? You know, I heard that's a heredity thing that if you can't bend,
Yeah, that might be it.
there
So
we go. I think you can get it now. Try it again.
no. Just do that. So
Yeah.
yeah. Because I think I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to have it up
You're,
close.
you're, you just pull it back, but your fingers, there we go.
Okay. I'm not doing it. They know. They know. Okay, I'm gonna go
All right,
watch
you guys. Tammy, I'll
Ratchet
see you in
TV
a
and
couple of
eat.
weeks. I'll see
So,
you in a few days.
all right. Love you guys. Bye bye. Okay, leave.
Bye. All right, you guys, we're wrapping up, and thanks for joining. Definitely check out the description box. I'm going to put some links in there so that you all can follow Tammie on her Instagram page. I'll put the link to my newsletter so that you can follow over there. I want to make sure that you all have the information on the two thrift crawls that are coming up. We've got one in Atlanta, one in Chicago, and it's going to be really fun and exciting. Also, if you live in Atlanta and you would like to attend the fashion show where I am presenting, I do have 2 tickets that I can give away. Just send me an email and tell me why you want to come to the show, and you could win those tickets. All right. I know, Tia. I don't know if I'm going to finish the jumper. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to finish it in time. I'm so far behind on getting pieces ready for the show. Ah! So, anyway, all right. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. Appreciate each and every one of you all that chimes in during these lives and checks in when I'm doing the live shopping. I will not have a live thrifting until October. So, my live in September is going to be another upcycle. And I need some ideas. So, I'm going to post in the community section, and I would love to hear your ideas for the next upcycle that you want me to work on. Cynthia, just subscribe to the newsletter and you will get the information on when to register for our upcoming thrift crawls. All right, you guys, see you later. Bye. Good night, everyone.